Good morning. It's going to be a cold and grey start to the weekend for much of the UK, but there will be some brighter spells developing later, and it will be dry for many, and that's thanks to this area of high pressure centred over Central Europe, and that will bring cold air across the UK as we head through Saturday. Further away from the high pressure, we do have strong winds across the western half of the country, and towards the end of Sunday we do have this weak frontal system slowly pushing in from the west, introducing some light rain and drizzle. Back to this morning though, so a very cloudy picture for much of the UK. Lots of thick layers of cloud, particularly in the south and east, where cloud could be thick enough to give some light drizzle or perhaps even some snow grains, the frozen equivalent of drizzle for the south and east of England. But to the north of high ground, for parts of Devon and Cornwall, for parts of Wales, northern England, Northern Ireland and particularly northern Scotland, sunny spells as we head in towards the afternoon. For Northern Ireland and for western parts of Scotland though, there will be a strong southerly breeze, and this will be particularly gusty at times, especially over high ground and for parts of the Hebrides as well. Temperatures as we head through Saturday then are going to be generally mild across the far north of Northern Ireland and parts of northern Scotland as well, 7 or 8 and perhaps a 10 for Northern Ireland, but noticeably cooler still across the south and east, perhaps only getting to 3 or 4 for the southern eastern half of England. Through the rest of Saturday then, that thick layer of cloud going to linger on in the south, but we do have some clear spells through the evening, and where we see those clear spells overnight we could get some frosty and foggy patches forming. Further west though, we do start to see that frontal system arriving into the early hours of Sunday, giving some light and patchy rain for parts of Northern Ireland and for the Hebrides in western Scotland as well. It'll be a cool and chilly start to the day on Sunday for many as well. Temperatures at best are going to be around 0 to -1 in the far southeast, so we're still getting quite a cool feel off the continent, and we could still see temperatures in the -degrees and some frost for parts of northern England and particularly parts of northern Wales under those clearer skies. Elsewhere further west and for parts of Northern Ireland and Scotland, still the mildest start to the day, temperatures around 5 or 6 degrees here. Moving through Sunday then, so holding on to quite a dry picture for much of the UK, still thick cloud with that perhaps of some drizzle at times, but for parts of Northern Ireland and for the Hebrides, we do still see that frontal system slowly and steadily moving its way eastwards as we head through Sunday. Light rain and patchy drizzle here, but it'll be a particularly damp day for the Hebrides. Temperatures still going to be milder across the west, perhaps 10 degrees in the southwest, 7 or 6 degrees for Scotland, but the coolest temperatures will be northeast England. Here could still be struggling around 1 or 2 degrees on Sunday. And that's all your weather from me. If you want to find out any more about what's due on the weekend and into next week, please do have a look at our YouTube channel.